Let's show you some data now. Let's just show you where things stand, because this is not a figment of someone's imagination. There appears to be some gadbad in the Mahagathbandhan. The seat deal is delayed. Tomorrow is the last day for filing of nominations in the first phase. 1 day to go. No seat sharing deal has been announced yet, even while the NDA has just completed all its lists. The LJP has put out its second list, which means the enemy camp, the NDA, which includes the LJP, the BJP, the JDU, etc., which is the ruling dispensation in Bihar, has finished its list, but the Mahagathbandhan has not done so yet. Tejashwi has filed his nomination, but no RJD list has been put out yet, very tellingly. The allies are sticking to their seats demand, but Tejashwi Yadav has issued an ultimatum. The Congress is biding its time. It is watching the RJD very, very closely. It is readying its own list because there is no clarity on any deal with the RJD. Remember, the deadline expires tomorrow. This is a strategic delay to shield against rebellion, say some analysts, saying that the possibility of rebellion is too great and therefore keep everything to the last minute. That is a strategic risk worth taking. But is there no meeting point between the Jai Viru of Bihar politics at this point of time? Rahul invited Tejashwi to Delhi for talks. Tejashwi sent his aide Sanjay Yadav to meet Rahul Gandhi because Tejashwi is still in Bihar. Earlier, when Tejashwi was to meet Rahul Gandhi sent his aide KC Venugopal to meet Tejashwi, which means Jai Viru of Bihar, who rode on a motorcycle through the hinterland of Bihar and radiated camaraderie and a unity to take on the big leaders of Bihar entrenched. They haven't even met since they got off their motorcycles, which is very, very weird. Do these two leaders not trust each other anymore? Has something happened between them? Is all not well? Does Tejashwi have no time to meet Rahul and vice versa? Now we come to the vote chori issue. Vote chori was the big war cry. What happened to that war cry? The big campaign by Rahul Gandhi has not been mentioned, like I said, for 18 days by the Congress's social media handles. Has it fizzled out as the polls have gotten near? The SIR issue has also lost traction after the voter list is out, because the voter list that has come out, it is on that basis that the elections are going to be fought. So what happened to the entire SIR issue? Remember the protests that happened over that? Tejashwi has shirked Rahul's vote chori campaign. Would you believe it if I told you that despite participating in that entire vote adhikar yatra with Rahul Gandhi, Tejashwi has not used the phrase vote chori even once during any of his public events since that entire yatra ended? Shows that he has no faith in it, perhaps. And then you got the Telangana vote chori charge, which has once again put the spotlight on Rahul Gandhi's Congress party, saying, who are you to talk about vote chori when it is allegedly happening in your own party? Vote chori was one, Jananayak was another. Remember how the Congress was branding Rahul Gandhi as Jananayak, the latest epithet that they came up for their de facto leader? Has that tag for Rahul Gandhi also boomeranged because of the local implications of the name Jananayak, which was originally for Bihar, for former Bihar Chief Minister and social justice warrior Karpuri Thakur? Prime Minister Modi, remember, called the Jananayak name for Rahul Gandhi as title chori, and that went viral all by itself. So the NDA allies have cornered Lalu Prasad's RJD on Bihar's icon title theft. That became a headline. Tejashwi has refused to comment on the Jananayak. It's almost like the RJD is embarrassed by the entire vote chori and Jananayak issues that have been raised by Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, and they don't want to have anything to do with it. Tejashwi has declared himself as a chief ministerial candidate, but the Mahagathbandhan has refused to do so, and this has basically signaled a complete lack of unanimity, unity, clarity as to who the chief ministerial face is actually going to be. This is not typically unusual, but in the circumstances where everyone knows that the chief ministerial face has to be Tejashwi Yadav, the lack of declaring it sings loud and clear. The Congress is refusing to openly endorse Tejashwi Yadav despite the entire Jai Viru dynamic, which is making people wonder, do they really get along? Is there trouble in paradise between the Congress and the RJD? Has something changed between two sides? This is a really, really big problem. Let me show you some numbers now comparing Mahagathbandhan and the NDA. There's infighting in the Mahagathbandhan, which is clear. The NDA at this moment seems to be battle ready. They've put out all their data. They've put out all their numbers. No seat deal yet in the Mahagathbandhan. The seat deals have been sealed. All information has been put out. The latest seat list by the LJP has just come out before this broadcast began, between the MGB and the NDA. Ultimatum to allies has been issued by Tejashwi Yadav. All issues have been sorted. All of the allies and partners in the NDA have signaled that all is well, sab kuch theek hai, and they are ready to actually fight the election. In the MGB, partners are ready with their lists, but no deal and no formula has been released. The Biggies have begun their campaign. You've got Amit Shah, you've got Yogi Adityanath, and the rest who've already hit the ground in Bihar ahead of that first phase nominations deadline expiring tomorrow. There appears to be a nursing of egos within the Mahagathbandhan, but in the NDA, it is already battle ready and in election mode. None of this is my opinion. These are all facts. There is an RJD dynasty pariwar that's broken out inside Lalu Prasad's party between his children. It appears to be a united house in the NDA. There are some wrinkles there as well, let's be very clear, but those appear to have been ironed out, and now the NDA is flexing muscle and saying we are battle ready, even as the MGB's two big front benchers are refusing allegedly to even meet each other.